One, two, three, four. Can you hear me, Bobbie? Thank God. My hair was standing on end, too. Oh, yes. Um, I do, too. I do, too. She was a good friend for all the years, from the day I met her. Good morning, Bobbie. How are you? I'm in San Francisco at a hotel called the Miyako. It's a Yes, we went on the air in 57. Well, it did pretty well. Of course, they were just starting our television then, our drama series on television, and they had gone to film so that they could time them out a little bit better. So that year, television was very exciting, all of television, because they were trying out this new system. So Perry Mason happened to hit it just at the right year. Yes, they did. Of course, the critics always liked Mr. Gardner's books, so we had to work very hard to make the shows as exciting as his books were. I was a Gardner fan. I had not spent time reading Perry Mason books, but I had read many books of Gardner's. He wrote a number of different kinds of books, and a lot of his exploration books and travel books were my favorites of his, like Land of Shorter Shadows and books like that. Well, it had a direct impact because they wanted me to play the prosecuting attorney on Perry Mason, and I said I would test for the prosecuting attorney, but I also wanted to test for Mason. So when they saw those two tests, why they decided Mason was the one for me. Yes. Oh no! But anytime you do a season of television, it keeps you from doing anything much in movies because of the time. It took up a whole year to do our first season. I went right on to Ironside. I just finished a big Ironside special, which was on the first part of this month. Some of the best American specials, the one that was known mostly in the world was Pope John the 23rd. I played the Pope. So it has not typecast me. I will probably do more Ironsides, and I am going to do a full show on Pope John on his life rather than just a special. Well, I wish you could tell me when I'm going to start it before I get too old. Yes, I started, as a matter of fact, that's what started me mostly in motion pictures, is because they could photograph what I was thinking. I guess it came out through the eyes. No, I couldn't change my eyes. Thank you very much, Bobbie. I hope I get down to I get to Houston because I see Ann Hodges and the Brennans down there very often. So I'm going to try to stop in Dallas on the way and say hello to you. I would. Thanks very much.
Okay, we're clear with Dallas. We're going to move on to Cleveland. And you'll be talking to Art in Cleveland. Okay. Cleveland? You know what? We're going to have to reestablish that since so hang up. We're going to try to get you. Okay.
Robert, she just told me that Ethel Kirshner is gone.
Really?
Yeah.
Did that happen?
I was doing an interview. I didn't get into it on the air. Hello, Art. I'm fine. How are you? Good. How's the weather in Cleveland? It's not we're not having a heat wave at the moment. It's a great place to be. Not really, Art, because I knew most of them, and from one time or another. Like, Regis Philbin I've known for 30 years, since he started in San Diego. No, they were all very, very good. I was amazed at G. Gordon Liddy and Montel Williams and even Regis, but they were just marvelous to work with. I'd like to do another show with them all again.
Through your 36 years on and off of doing Perry Mason, has it kept you from doing any other roles, particularly movies? I remember hearing two directors at NBC discussing you one time, and the one director said to the other one, whenever you get bogged down for a shot, just go to Perry Mason. Let me start again. I remember hearing two directors at NBC discussing you one time, and one director said to the other one, whenever you get stuck for a shot, just go in on Raymond Burr's eyes. Okay. Okay, let me just give you reactions now. That should do it.
I thought you'd never get that question asked. I was looking for it.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I knew you wanted to come forward, no problem.
And